Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to today's practice of Yoga Nidra and meditation. And anybody who may be new to the practice of Yoga Nidra, it's you lay in a relaxed position in shavasana, making sure that you are supported and comfortable. If the position isn't comfortable for you, then of course feel free to find another position. And there's 8 stages where we gradually go from the external experience where we're connected to the outer world and disconnect our senses except for the hearing, which continues to keep the line or the thread of awareness. And then we move into sankalpa. If you have a sankalpa, you'll state it twice during the practice. If not, this is a positive statement of intent that is like planting a seed in the depths of your own mind of something you want to create in your life. And if you don't have one yet, you might use a universal type of sankalpa or focus, like today and this week we're working on grounding and coming back to our own inner center. So it might be something like, I experience myself as grounded and centered, grounded and balanced. So it could be something like this if you don't yet have one. And then you'll need to take time to find what that inner essence is. Once you get your actual sankalpa, then you keep it and you continue to work with it over a long period of time. Then we'll work a little bit through the body, and the awareness moves from point to point throughout the body, which allows it to for us to turn off from the physical experience and to be able to enter into the inner world. Then we'll work a little bit with the breath, which activates the vital energy flow and again deepens the pratyahara or the withdrawal sense inputs. Then we work with opposites and trying to experience different opposite sensations and feelings, tastes. In this way, we learn to be in our center despite different opposite experiences. Usually the opposites in life are what throw us out of balance. It's too hot, it's too cold. I like this, I don't like that. And we get imbalanced due to these experiences. So we start to build emotional and mental resilience through the practice of opposites by learning to create it and let it go, create the opposite, let it go, and have the same relaxed attitude in front of both states. And then we move to visualizations, where visualizations will be, you'll be invited to try to see, experience, feel certain images. And within this, it often can trigger memory or trigger different experiences to rise to the surface. And our aim throughout the entire practice is to be the witness to whatever comes up. And then the sankalpa will be repeated again. So we water the seed of intent. And final stage will be to externalize and to reconnect into the senses and to the outer world so that when we move back into our daily life, we have that grounding. And we'll transition straight from the Yoga Nidra today into a meditation practice. So you make sure you have everything you might need to support you in a sitting meditation as well, such as pillows beneath the buttocks and something for the knees or any bolster, anything that can help you to feel supported as well as warm and comfortable. So the meditation this afternoon or today in today's practice will begin with Kayashteriam, which is about grounding and creating body stillness, and then move into some Antramona, which is a form of witnessing mindfulness, where we learn to be the observer to whatever is underlying at the mental, emotional level. So welcoming you today to this practice with the focus of creating grounding, balance, and inner connection, finding the support that we need at that inner realm. Now making any final adjustments, make sure you're in a comfortable position, the spine is aligned. If you're in shavasana, the legs are gently falling open, arms slightly separated from the body. If you need anything like a folded blanket or a very small pillow beneath the head or a bolster beneath the knees, make sure that they're placed in a comfortable way. If you're in a cooler environment, making sure to be warm, have a covering. The body temperature will cool down through the practice. Making now any adjustments, fine-tuning your position, so that once you have established the position, you remain still and stable for the entire practice. And coming now to sensations, feeling the body, the sensation of the places where the body touches the earth with more weight. Feeling yourself held by the earth beneath you, as if the body begins almost to melt into the surface. Become aware of other sensations like the clothes or the coverings, the slight weight of those against the body, or the texture. Be aware of the air on the skin and how the exposed parts of the skin feel different to the covered parts of the body. And then move to the sensation of the air as it comes in and out of the nostrils. A slight sensation, noticing the temperature. Leaving the sensation, move the focus out into the sounds around. Reach into the distance with your awareness and notice different sounds. Sounds in the external environment. Touch in on a sound. Observe, let it go, move to another. Wherever you're practicing, hear the sounds that are a little bit closer to where you're practicing. And then begin to hear the sounds within your own body. Sounds such as the digestive system or the heartbeat. Sound of your own breath. Letting go of the sounds. Say to yourself, now I will stay awake and aware for the practice of Yoga Nidra. Igniting that little bit of willpower and focusing it now on your sankalpa, the positive statement of intent, knowing that with repeated use and clear focus, it will indeed manifest. If you have it, say it 3 times now with full faith and feeling, or else stay open to see what may arise or use one of the universal focuses. Letting the seed be planted. Transition now into the body focus. As each body part is mentioned, feel it, mentally repeat the name, and have a vision of that body part. The body itself does not move, but the awareness goes from point to point. Start at the right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, small finger, palm of the right hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side of the waist, hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, top of the foot, bottom of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe. Fully present, move now to the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, small finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side of the waist, hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, top of the foot, bottom of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth, fifth. Aware, awake, move to the heels, calf muscles, backs of the knees, backs of the thighs, buttocks, lower back, middle back, upper back, the neck, the whole of the spine from the tailbone to the center of the head. Whole spine, the whole spine. Back of the head, top of the head, right side of the head, left side. The forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, both eyes together, the eyebrow center, the eyebrow center, the eyebrow center, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, tongue, teeth, palate, right cheek, left cheek, the chin, throat, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, center of the chest, upper abdominal area, lower abdominal area, and the pelvic space. Continue to be awake and aware. Experience now the entire right side of the body, the whole right side. Whole right side of the body. And the whole left side of the body. Feel the left side of the body. The back of the body. Feel the whole back of the body. The front of the body. And the whole body. The whole body. Interwoven, integrated, connected. The whole body. Continue to stay focused and move now the attention to the breath. Begin to experience the natural flow of the breath without any effort. Aware of the breath and particularly become focused in the nostrils, noticing the rising of the breath through both nostrils as if it's going up two sides of a triangle, the apex at the eyebrow center. And on the exhale, the breath moves back out. There's no effort, but there's awareness that the breath is moving in through the nostrils, drawing up the sides of the triangle, meeting at the eyebrow center. And on the exhale, releasing back out. Continue to observe the breath and the continuous movement of the natural breath. the mind wanders, come back to the breath, drawing up the sides of the triangle. And the meeting point is the eyebrow center, and then exhale back down to the base of the nostrils. Stay present with each and every breath. Feel the eyebrow center gradually being ignited through each breath. Conscious awareness of the movement of the breath, no effort, following it up the nostrils to the eyebrow space and back down. And after the next out breath, release this awareness of breath and move the focus now into creating opposite sensations, beginning with the feeling of heaviness, feeling that the whole body is heavy, heavy like a tree trunk and printing the earth with its weight. The arms heavy, legs heavy, trunk heavy, head heavy. Whole body creating an imprint with its weight. Heavy. And then letting go of heaviness, releasing that experience fully, and drawing the opposite of light. Light like a feather about to lift from the floor. The limbs, trunk, head, light. Feel the whole body light. And then leave this also, let it go. Draw up the sensation of feeling beneath the hand the rough texture of bark on a tree, the rough texture of bark on a tree. Imagine that feeling, the sensation, as if you were there with the hand against the tree. And then let this go. Release it and imagine the opposite, feeling like a silk scarf beneath the hand, as if a silk scarf was being drawn through the fingers. Imagine the sensation, remember it, the softness of a silk against the hand. And surrender this experience. Move the focus back into the eyebrows, into the point or the space in front of the eyebrows, the dark, soft, welcoming space called Chidakash. This is the place where we can see the contents of the mind. Begin to also visualize here different images. Begin with the twisted roots of a tree reaching into the earth. The twisted roots of a tree reaching into the earth. A tall snow-capped mountain. Tall snow-capped mountain. Damp earth beneath the feet. Damp earth beneath the feet. A winding forest path. Winding forest path. The smell of fresh rain. The smell of fresh rain. The smell of bread baking. Smell of bread baking. A yellow square. A yellow square. And a tall, sturdy elephant. Tall, sturdy elephant. Buddha sitting calmly in meditation. Buddha sitting calmly in meditation. And yourself in a place where you feel supported, grounded, held. Yourself in a place or an environment where you feel supported, grounded, held. And then let go of these images. Continue for a moment to look into the dark, soft space, noticing anything that may arise. And then within that space, draw up your sankalpa, stating it to yourself with full feeling and faith if you have it. Perhaps even imagining or seeing the words written across the dark, soft space. With full feeling and faith, give energy to your statement of intent, to your seed of manifestation. And again, if you don't yet have one, use this time to see what arises or a universal one. And then letting go of the sankalpa, knowing that it has been planted, watered, and that with continued use it will manifest. Reconnect now to the subtle sound of your own breath or your own body, like the heartbeat or the breath, the digestive process. Hear the subtle sounds within. And then begin to extend the awareness out, hearing sounds within your environment. Begin to feel subtle sensations such as the air in the nostrils. The air against the skin. The clothes on the body and the blankets, the textures, coverings. And the places where your body touches the earth beneath it with more weight. Points like the heels, buttocks, head, connected to the surface beneath you. Remembering where you are practicing, the room, the space you're practicing within, perhaps distinguishing features, time of day or evening, morning, wherever you are. Reconnect, knowing the time of day, the environment where you are practicing, hearing the external sounds, and allowing them to gradually bring you back into the sense body, but with awareness. Continuing now to activate your senses by moving the fingers and the toes, deepening your breath. Expand into your arms and your legs. Continue to deepen your breath. Continue to stretch your body, perhaps bringing your knees to the chest, rolling from side to side. Taking about the next minute to transition yourself to a comfortable position for meditation. You might like to lay on your side and for a few moments. Keep your eyes downcast or closed as you move so that you can keep that inner connection. Gradually, in your own time, start to find your way upwards. Finding a comfortable position, whether it's cross-legged or sitting on your knees. If needed, some supports like bolsters, pillows beneath the buttocks, or taking up a chair. Whatever will allow you to sit for approximately 25 or so minutes for the practice of Kayastherium, body stillness, and ending with some antamona, observing the state of the thoughts and learning to be the witness of those. Make sure you'll stay warm if you're in a cooler climate, or in a warmer climate that you'll feel fresh. Coming into your sitting center. Whole body gradually finding its balance, its grounding, support. Coming into stillness. Hands placed in a gesture or mudra of your choice. Making fine-tuned adjustments so that you have that sense of balance, support, grounding. Bringing your full attention to your seated position. lining the spine, neck, head. Moving any small parts that will allow you to find your center and aim for that sense of really holding the stillness once you create it. And stillness is important for the mind. When the body is still, it means that the mind becomes more still. Of course, if there is an absolute necessity to move, then please do it with full presence once the practice begins. Become aware of your triangular or rectangular base, depending if you're sitting on knees or in cross-legged. Imagine the shape of the base, points where you touch the floor, for example, the legs, the shape, which if in seated cross-legged position will mean that the knees and the tailbone create a triangle, or else if you're sitting in Vajrasana on your knees, the base of the legs, the shins up to the knees create a type of rectangle. The shape of the base and the points where you touch the floor or the surface with more weight. Become aware of the synchronicity of the body, posture, the whole body balanced, grounded. Begin to observe the whole of the right leg. Experience the whole of the right leg. The whole of the left leg, the whole left leg. And the spine, which is like a mirror, reflecting the left and right sides of the body. The body is like the base of a mountain, and as it lifts upwards to the top of the head, it's like the tip of the mountain, the peak. Your body creates this structure, grounded, solid, like a tall mountain. Body in harmony. And then see yourself as if you're looking in a mirror, visualizing yourself, the posture. Look from different positions. Look from the front, seeing the facial expression, front of the body. As if looking from the right side of the body, right side, see the profile. The back of the body, shape of the spine. And see yourself from the left side of the body, the whole left side and the profile from the left side. And look from the top, bird's eye view of your body sitting in its position. whole body. Solid and still. And then imagine yourself like a tree. Deep roots of your tree reaching into the earth from the base, through the legs and the base of the body. Imagine that connection and link which creates the solidarity. The base of the body merging with the earth beneath it. And the torso is like the trunk of the tree, reaching up tall, straight, unmoving. And then experience yourself like the arms and the head like branches, reaching up and out. Feeling the whole body strong and solid, connected to the earth like a tree, reaching up and out with strength, firmness. Stay present and aware, awake and aware. And now move the awareness into the body sensations and start to feel sensations in the different parts of the body, like heat, cold, wind, itching, pain, stiffness, hair on the face, lips together. Direct your whole focus to these types of sensations, any sensation. You are the witness to whatever sensation is there. The mind wanders, move back to the sensation. Remain awake and aware, focused on the sensations. And then go into particular areas, beginning with the head. Feeling sensations, lips together, hair on the face. Cool, warm, itching. Be the observer. You may wish to move at some point to manage the sensation, but be the witness to whatever arises. Feel the head, sensations in the head, and nothing else. And then move to sensations within the neck. Feel the difference between areas that might have cloth on them or exposed. And any sensation, comfort or discomfort, you are the witness watching from above or having that distance in front of it, sensations in the neck. And then move to the shoulders. Sensations in the shoulders. The whole of the right arm, feel the right arm and the sensations within the right arm. The left arm and sensations within the left arm. The mind wanders from the body part that's being focused upon. Notice it, draw back to the body part, the left arm. The whole of the back, awareness on the whole of the back and the sensations within the back. And the front, the whole of the front of the body, the chest, the abdomen. Experience the right leg, moving the focus now to the right leg and the sensations, comfort, discomfort. Be the observer. And the left leg, sensations within the left leg. The mind gets stuck on another body part, draw it with awareness to the chosen part, this time the left leg. And now the whole body and all the sensations within the body. Warmth, cool, pain, calm, itching, ease, exposed areas, covered areas. The whole body and the sensations within the body. Now leave the sensations in the body. Move the focus up into the soft, dark space in front of the eyebrows, Chidakash, space of the mind. And begin to observe whatever arises. Like standing on the platform of the trail of the railway station and watching whatever moves by. Positive thoughts, negative thoughts, nothing at all. Good, bad. You are the observer standing on the platform and watching whatever arises. Thoughts are like trains. Keep standing on the platform. Don't jump on any train. Don't jump on the thought, but be the witness. If you notice you jump into a train and get lost in a thought or a feeling, an experience, jump back off, stand on the platform, be the observer. Nothing arises, observe that also. Continue to be absolutely present. And now draw up into the space of the mind something that may have emotional charge or your mind has gotten caught up in, something that may have occurred in recent interactions. Try to pick one thing that has challenged you in the past day or two and bring it to the surface consciously. Draw only one thought up, one focus. And then begin to explore it, looking into the different roots of it, the nooks and crannies, as if you were in a house. The thought is a house. Open all the closets, look under the sink, under the beds, in the corners, in the attic. Bring feelings that arose, words that may have been said, why you got caught up in it or felt emotional about it. And as an observer, an unaffected witness, go into all the details of it and try to explore it with presence. Awake and aware, observing your thoughts, exploring anything that may have triggered you recently, but stick with the one that is chosen. If the mind gets distracted, draw it back. And then in the same way you brought up a thought or an experience, chuck it out, throw it away. For the time being, if you need to revisit it, of course you can, but for the remainder of this practice, put it away or let it go. And again, return to the soft, dark space in front of the eyebrows. Looking into the dark space, notice what may arise, again, standing on the platform. Keep watching. When we've drawn something up to the surface and explored it, there can be other layers that get triggered. So keep noticing what might arise, but don't get stuck in it. Just watch, like standing on the river, watching water flow through. Notice if you get caught up in anything, step back, be the observer. Now return your awareness into the physical body, noticing again the areas, the sensations. See if you can continue to be that witness. And also see the way that when the mind is distracted into something else, often the sensations fade, and then when we relink to them, they become stronger. Perhaps now noticing things like cool, warmth, itching, comfort, discomfort, and be a watcher of that for a few moments only. Don't move, don't act on it, but simply observe. And then letting go of that, but feel the points where your body touches the earth with more weight. The sensations. Again, imagining the structure of your body as it sits in its position. Relink into sound vibration within and around your space. Out into the distance. Re-engaging all of your senses, but with awareness behind it. This is the quality we want to bring into our day-to-day experience. It's not to cut off the sensations fully, but to be able to have sensation with awareness. Draw your focus to the point between the eyebrows and get ready to end the practice. Visualize a point of luminous light. And together, chanting the mantra Om 3 times in the peace invocation, Shanti, 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 Hari Om. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Hari Om touch.
Hari Om.
As you're ready, feel free to release your position, moving slowly, fingers, toes, gradually letting go of your posture if you like, making sure that all your senses are reconnected, deepening your breath, and getting ready to go into the next part of your experience of life, but bringing the qualities through. So with the Yoga Nidra, we were able to give ourselves the relaxation response to turn off from the input and harmonize, also develop the witnessing. And then through meditation, really working on this grounding and connecting in, which is the symbolism for what's going on at that inner level that we're aiming to ignite at the inner level, is that inner grounding. And the ability to be the witness is also very important in that, because if we can't be the witness, then we get pulled around by all the things outside of us. If we can be the witness, then we're able to notice what's going on, what triggers us, which symptoms are ignited within us, but we don't get disturbed and we don't get on the pendulum of life quite as much when we can step back and be the witness. So keeping these qualities, these concepts, drawing them to the day-to-day experiences. And thank you to anybody who has joined us from outside. It's been wonderful to share these amazing practices with you. They will continue, some of them are continuing to be up online on our Teachable platform, so do make sure you've signed up for that. And if you're able to, we're really grateful if you can support us by giving a donation. That helps us to keep doing this work. And our next live session will be on Friday, and that will be a restorative yoga practice on Friday afternoon. So we look forward to sharing that with you. And we do apologize. We've had a few technical issues on Fridays, but we think we have got them sorted. So please do try one more time, and fingers crossed this Friday will be all go. And we'll also be announcing everything on our Facebook. So thank you so much. Hari Om.